Eccomi qua. Salve, signor Papero. Eccomi qua, sono pronta, devo fare una confessione. Ho fatto due catch off live. Ho fatto due catch off live perché così, insomma, velocizzo un po' i tempi e vado avanti dritta dritta per la storia principale. Tanto sicuro saremmo interrotti da varie ed eventuali missioni secondarie. Bella quella levetta che driftava. Va bene, va bene. Allora, dobbiamo parlare qua con la nostra nuova amica la Viviana. Eccola qua.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What
No.
will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Benissimo.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Here for another of my lectures? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
Ok. Di altro non penso ci sia. Ok.
all nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Ok, quindi lei si vuole vendicare dell'uomo che l'ha costretta a combattere. Ok.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Sta cominciando a trasformarsi in pietra?
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Stai calma, eh?
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fuoco e ghiaccio.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Non c'è niente. Direi di no.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Time to
Dice
fight.
lei.
The old Arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
Boss.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Eccola. Ma cos'è un Molboro contaminato?
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Che schifo.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of its maw.
Certo.
I need to. That's foul.
breathe it in.
Ciao Leonida, in cosa è mutato? È diventato Akashic. È diventato il Marlboro Akashic, ancora più fetido, ancora più schifoso. Come stai, Leonida? Hai sudato abbondantemente?
Press on.
Yes.
Rimediata con una doccia, l'aria era invivibile, hai fatto bene. Almeno ti sei rinfrescato anche.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Tranquillo, Clive. Sto replicando la tua situazione nella vita reale.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Aspetta, o di là. Ciao Melissa, come stai? Ah, quindi qua si possono tornare indietro o perché mi stanno attaccando? Ah no, era solo perché mi stavano attaccando? Ma... di qua o di là? Un caldo, Melissa, un caldo che non si può. Che succede a Gillo? Oh, sta bene, Gillo, sta bene più o meno, si vuole vendicare dell'uomo che l'ha fatta combattere. Ci ha detto che questo è il suo obiettivo, è così che intende venire a patti con il suo passato, uccidendo l'uomo. Io giuro, ma di qua o di là? Potrebbe essere che questa è la strada giusta. Quindi fatemi rinfilare in quel pertugio là. Guarda Leonida, per evitare riflessi ho tutto chiuso. Sai cosa vuol dire tutto chiuso? Quanti gradi fai adesso tu? In casa? Sono così? Ma come infezioni, Leonida? Non hai il servitù che pulisce la stanza? E che cos'è? E che cos'è? Io protesto. Ah, quindi abbiamo fatto la stessa strada? Sì. Ok. Nella stanza pulisco lì si vede bene. Invivibile Leona, ripeto la cheat, la pulisco io, ok? Bisognerebbe rinnovarla.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Ah, si è manifestata parzialmente. Per spegnere le fiamme.
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close. Come on!
E non si torna più
Let's
indietro.
not do that again.
No. Let's not. They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Facciamo così. Non ci posso credere.
There's a good boy.
Aspetta, aspetta.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
Quindi qua è da dove arrivavo. Giusto? Sì, dove c'è la collata di lava. Devo andare per forza di qua. E hop!
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly. Nice try.
Qui c'è uno scrigno. Bracciale di Mithril. Oh là là. Sì. Avevamo anche un anello nuovo, questo qua. Ci sono anche due manubri a caso verso cui inciampo di continuo, ma comunque non li tolgo, rimangono lì nell'attesa di farmi cadere faccia per terra. Prima o poi riusciranno nel loro intento. O no? Potenziamo la trascendenza. E i prossimi... È dura la lotta tra questo e questo. Allora... Sono scesa da lì io. Qui non c'è niente. Qui non c'è più niente. Quindi devo andare in quella grossa arena qua. Yup.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
Guarda lei, sudatissima.
I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Too slow.
Ja.
Good, I'll wager.
Io però ho schiacciato, eh. Adesso lo cialtrone ne ho uno uguale imbalsamato sul comodino. Non è così grosso ovviamente, ma non mi dire. Sei imbalsamato è appena entrato nella tua stanza da solo, giusto? Ecco. In realtà il regalo di Ernesto, un tizio di Burkina Faso con cui prendevo il pullman per andare a scuola 2 anni fa. Il suo nome era impronunciabile, perciò abbreviava in Ernesto. Ah, hai capito l'Ernie, che ti ha regalato la bestia. Un bel regalo, beh, bello.
Are you hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need
Bene.
to finish this before the heat finishes me.
In effetti, Shiva con tutta sta calura.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Oh, c'ha le conoscenze. Brava, brava, Gille. De chi niente, de la niente. Che miseria. Hai visto come scala? Hop e hop. Sei ancora al primo scalino. Con l'affanno, vabbè. Sono allenati, sono allenati.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Mi girerebbe ancora la testa per aver guardato su. Ottimo.
I'm so glad you're safe. And you. Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already? Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch? At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks. You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go. Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way.
E Leonida, di solito,
This passage. It leads straight to the Comric.
se ci sono discrepanze tra l'audio inglese e la traduzione, è perché di solito traducono direttamente dal giapponese. Non so se è anche il caso di questo Final Fantasy.
My light in the darkness.
Quindi potrebbe essere che anche qui hanno tradotto
Take care, my lady.
da giapponese a
Please.
italiano e non da inglese
You
a
deserve
italiano.
better than this.
Però non è
A
detto,
long and happy life, promise me.
Magari è una scelta di traduzione, boh.
I'll live if you promise to do the same. Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
Di questo organo, per niente invadente.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Così? Un po' di fiamme, un po' di fuoco.
You're finished.
Bravi che ve la siete suonata, ve la siete cantata. Era giusto per allora si figuri se mi preoccupano i dialoghi.
How many of them are there?
No, aspetta. Questa è una cazzata. Voglio capire se era giusto andare di qua o dovevo andare di là. Come dovresti finire di allenarti? Qua non si va. Anche di qua si va. Ah no, di qua no. Ok. Però uno scrigno nella strada alternativa potevate anche metterlo, eh? Quindi stavo andando molto bene di qui. In fondo di là. Allora, qua si scende, qua non si apre e dubito che si apra anche dall'altro lato. Dovrei concludere alcune cose a colpo libero. Ma va bene allenarsi la sera? E infatti, come pensavo, anche qua non si va. Questa non si apre. Sta nemmeno. Boh, allora scendiamo. Abbiamo già i nostri amici che ci attendono qui. Non c'è altro? No.
Clive, there's something I need you to know.
Sentiamo.
I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
Esattamente che cosa fa lui nel santuario? Perché dalla reazione di lei mi sa che fa cose un po' disdicevoli. Ci sono 2 orari ottimali, in base alle fluttuazioni ormonali si parla di una media, poi ognuno potrebbe essere tranquillamente un caso a parte. Uno alle 11 del mattino e l'altro alle 18. Sostanzialmente non cambia niente, ok. Però dopo le 18, cioè nel senso la sera sul tardi è meglio di no, perché in teoria dovresti preparare il corpo al riposo poi. O sbaglio? Sacrifici umani si spera. Il patriarca giocava a gagno incollata ai boss. Allora diamo il via libera a Jill per l'abbattimento. Una giusta punizione. C'è sempre un minimo di produzione di adrenalina durante un esercizio. Adrenalina nemica del sonno. O no?
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Così. preso un trofeo? Vede chi? Scrigno. Grazia dell'inferno. Di lì non c'è niente, vero? Un secondo, vediamo. Aumenta di 5 secondi la durata di fuoco fatuo. Almeno 2 ore di stop prima di dormire sarebbe ottimale, ecco. Ma secondo me fa qualcosa di brutto alle fanciulle, in effetti, durante il suo rituale lì, quello che fa. Mi piace che il gioco mette il simbolino della mano per gli scrigni e Clive li apre a pedate. Clive, esatto, uomo di classe. Una pedata e passa la paura. È lui? Fa sacrifici? Al cristallo?
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
No.
For years I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Stemmato come un
A
cavallo.
penance paid. Just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, Dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
Ma è scomparso? Eccola!
How it felt. Why? Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. We better make this quick. damn it. All right. I won't take long. Too slow.
Ma è diventata una bestia!
Nice try.
Io vi giuro, mi fa venire un nervoso. Guarda che roba. Porca vacca! Mamma mia, che fastidioso. E swish, e swoosh, e teletrasporta di qua e teletrasporta di là, mamma mia. Ma chi sei? A caccia dello stocco. Hai visto i preti? Hai visto? Hai visto? Cosa hanno combinato? Cosa stavano combinando? Il Perry. Qua c'è solo schivage. Non c'è Perry.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Cioè, stai calma però, ciccia. Non vogliamo vederti di partita, eh?
Here. Use this.
Oh no, che sacrificati. Non scherziamo, eh? Ci ha dato un po' del suo potere. Con il quale andiamo a rompere il cristallo. Mille pezzi, mille pezzi.
Are you watching, Sid?
You're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
L'abbiamo rotto, caro.
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Voilà.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tac. L'ha stoccato. Grande.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Guarda cosa non fa. Per lui. E lui dorme. E lui dorme. Non ho parole. Ora, come da tradizione, crolla tutto. Tutto.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Ancora il murale. Con il dio dipinto.
We need to leave.
Agreed.
Ma... Chi è lui? Perché lui non è Joshua. Lui è un altro uomo incappucciato. Prima l'ho visto sparire. Niente, niente, non fa niente, Leonida. Non fa niente. Si gira verso il cane, esatto.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Eccolo qua.
This way, Your Grace.
Lui sente quando spacchiamo i cristalli? O ha qualcos'altro che non va?
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
5 anni di silenzio. Ma è successo...
Do not dirty your hands.
Non ho capito.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice.
Ah no, sì, ok, adesso mi tornano i tonti, certo, i conti. Effettivamente è successo 5 anni fa. La cosa di Clive che ha sigillato Ultima... che lui ha sigillato Ultima.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Ah, Yote si chiama lei. Ma povero, c'ha dentro il male. Non so che nome è. Randallach.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Guardalo qua, Ertitano.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers?
Bianco o biondo?
Goaded into war
Bianco.
without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
Per un momento è sembrato biondo.
Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
Ma che anelli assolutamente poco ingombranti che ha.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
O chi è questo?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Chi è il bambino?
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my
Qua sembra di nuovo
invitation.
biondo. Mettiti di anello titanio.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well.
Questo è un altro figlio, quindi.
You need only agree to the terms I set out.
Che ha fatto con l'imperatore?
Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name
Ah no, effettivamente
of
sono passati tanti
Benedicta.
anni. Più di 5.
I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands.
Quindi lui si vuole vendicare.
Majesty.
E oltretutto ripulisce lei dalla macchia, che sarebbe suo figlio Clive, eh? Mamma mia. Lei fa veramente vomitare. Lei fa schifo proprio. Tu.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Ma non c'è già il principe, scusa, il principe non è il Dion, di Sage. Che nobiltà d'animo lei, mamma, io la ammazzerei con queste mani qua. Mi fa vomitare dalla prima volta che l'ho vista. È certo che la madre è in perfezione. Certo, certo. La perfezione dello schifo, se intendi quello, sono d'accordo. Altrimenti no. Dopo la tempesta. Allora. Abbiamo un po' di aggiornamenti. Ma qui nella stanza no, vero no?
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Beh.
And what can I do for you?
Perché bionda 50 punti in più.
From what I hear, the poor buggers. Coin purse weighing you down.
Spada di platina. Cintura di platino. Cannoni di platino. Però i bracciali che ho io sono più belli. Anche se.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Allora. Vediamo se si può creare qualcosa da fabbro.
You got outhouse? I reckon I can find a buyer.
Prima di sganciare, siccome lui ha dei nuovi progetti, Bella questa spada, chiedile un po' di sconto. Figuriamoci se sta maledetta mi fa lo sconto.
Must have been hot. I know how hard it can be.
Vediamo. Beh, posso fare la spada di platino +1 già. O no? 210.
Should last you a good while.
Cintura di platino platino +1.
No scratches, right?
Questi però sarebbero comunque peggio dei miei di Mithril. Aspetta però. Io avevo anche questi. Allora, questa la posso tirare a +2.
You can thank me later.
Questa la posso tirare a +2.
My best work, but it'll do.
Vediamo un attimo. Vediamo un attimo. Ma
Clive. So, what'll it be?
ah, mi manca la massa gelatinosa. E comunque questi qua di platino a +1 sarebbero peggio dei miei.
Anything else?
Stiamo così allora. Sta chitarra sotto che suona mi sta facendo venire. Ah. Adesso passiamo davanti alla vecchia e bullandoci e facendole bene vedere la nostra spada che è migliore di quella che vende lei. Esatto, esatto, brava. E l'abbiamo pagata solo materiali. E forse qualche guild, ma chi lo sa.
All right, Sid.
How good it is to see you, Clive. And so, it is done. Yet the tale is far from over.
Raccontiamo di cose.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Oh là là.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. Did you learn everything you needed?
Sì, certo, ciao. Poi qui e lì. Andiamo di qua. Intanto mentre siamo di qua attiviamo la missione, questa secondaria.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Mamma. Mi ha attaccata ai suoi pezzi di stoffa questa qui.
Give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Non mi interessa se vuole, tanto dovrò scrivere la tua storia comunque, esatto. Leonida, hai finito di disperarti? O ancora no? Pensa che adesso c'è la lezione di storia. Oh là là. Scret. Ovest del sentiero di Rihannon, Rosaria. Nord di Sorrowwise, Rosaria. Bene. Andiamo dalla Viviana.
And how may I assist you today?
What is it that you wish to learn?
Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Grazie. Poi manca qua. Non so se faccio prima, vabbè, ormai sono qua. Facciamo il giro così. Poi così.
It's about time, I know.
Sì, ancora roba del botanico.
Let us know if you find any rotten plants.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the Duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
È osceno questo
I
qua.
can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies
Non
heavily
conoscessero
upon
quel mostro lì
medicine
segreto?
procured
Oh
from afar.
no.
And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer.
Sembra un
If we
caplet
could find this
schiacciato.
flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the Duchy on other business...
Sì.
Tell me of these Morganbeards then.
La prendiamo la roba che ti serve.
If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Ok. E ok. Cos'era qua? Non ci interessa. Ciao, facciamo una capatina in infermeria. Ma facevo prima, non so come facevo prima, vabbè. C'è Jill in infermeria?
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Oh. È nudissima.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Dai, ce la fai. Ma...
Clive, where are you?
In here.
Gav. Sei proprio un guastafeste.
Rosaria's under attack.
Ecco.
What?
Ecco, ti pareva.
This isn't the Dhalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
It's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Allora, quanto vogliamo prendere a schiaffi, Gav, da 1 a 100 milioni? Approfondiamo a forza. Sì, sì, hai visto come abbiamo approfondito? Tino è pure pronto. Qualcuno lo bruci? Non si può così, veramente. Io non ho parole. Una volta che ce la fa, una volta che ce la sta facendo, capito? Che ha quella spinta, niente. Io boh. E anche colpa sua se vogliamo, sì, certo, perché non si sveglia mai, però. Le altre volte stava lì imbambolato come un fesso, stavolta non stava perdendo tempo, dai, è arrivato qua. Questo senza nessun occhio di riguardo. Infatti. Li ha chiaramente inguffati, risaputo. Io non ho parole comunque, Gav. Prossima volta una scodellina dei fatti tuoi. Impara che cos'è.
First he wrecked our home. Now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
Sono scioccata comunque, sono veramente scioccata e anche infastidita perché non si può. Non si può vivere così. Non si può. Guarda, esco anche dalla stanza, mi metto sul balcone. Io boh. Allora. Cerca le barbe, va al mercante, andiamo qua. Dal mercante. Ma chi lo sa se riusciranno a riprendere mai il discorso.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here.
Come no?
They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries.
Come osi sapere che cosa succede tu?
You aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Well then... Be safe?
No, ma prego, non mandare a cercare la tua carovana. Sempre io. Sempre il solito. Andiamo galoppando, va là. Si spoilerà tutto, ma io veramente non ho parole. Glorieuse. Non volevo smontare, ma ho schiacciato X perché volevo questo loot, ma anche e soprattutto quell'altro loot.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it.
I swear.
Salve.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damage us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Ah, truffatori.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Ma va! Ho schiacciato però la schivata io, eh?
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Posso avere la mia merce adesso? Volevo solo quella io.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery.
Sgancia.
I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Ho sbagliato. Dato che devo tornare al rifugio, facciamo tutte una volta sola, no? Quale ricompensa? Qua non c'è ricompensa alcuna. Dai, ma non c'è un posto vicino. Fastidio, guarda. Non devo andare da chi? Devo andare da lì. Ma anche cappella. Oltre che sharp.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages to tidy all of this stuff up.
L'omaggio ce lo teniamo noi, giusto? Mica lo diamo a quel tipo lì. Guarda, altro che omaggi qua ci vogliono per Clive. Dovrebbero darci il bonus, dovrebbero darci.
Ready, go? Faster!
Faster! Sì, salutamela la company.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards. The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Ma va.
Ma... Nice try.
Ok. Possiamo prendere questa. La barba.
These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
Capito? La barba gli ricorda casa. Credo che adesso possiamo tornare al rifugio perché entrambe sono qua. Più o meno con la panza lì stavo a fare. A ferie di nocciolate, Raccogliere le barbe da terra. Eh sì, questo hanno voluto. Questo hanno voluto i miei clienti. Allora, diamo le stoffe.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Certo, amica.
Don't worry. I have it.
Ho tutto.
I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Beccati sti tessuti.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You
Sì, ma stai
needn't worry
calma.
on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Ma l'hai visto in faccia? Che ne sa? Quale ci piace? Il lino nero ricamato. Seta bianca continentale, velluto rosso di lusso. A me piace il lino nero ricamato. Anche se non sono appassionata di lino, come tessuto. Direi la seta, ma la seta in bianco mi fa schifo. Velluto rosso, bello, ma un po' antiquato. Io sarei, allora, o velluto rosso o lino. No, dico lino.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
Ma va?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories,
No, non c'è la
Jill was
quarta,
taken as a
piuttosto.
ward to ensure
Purtroppo.
that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Ed è così?
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
Dai, costume alternativo. Dai, costume alternativo. Ci vogliono i costumi alternativi. Clay, se ti amerasti, quello spazio e mezzo baffi non si può vedere. Quando sarei abbastanza grande da avere più pelo, allora forse potrei fartela crescere incolta. Vabbè.
Lady Hortense said she'd
Povero
give us all
Clive.
dresses soon. Said they'd be made of
Picchiato così. Brutalmente. Facciamo l'altra strada, mo. Facciamo la strada da sotto. Sinistra. Sotto. Scusa, ma... vietato l'accesso di qua te.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid.
Ti devo insegnare troppe cose, non ho la forza. Diamogli l'erba qua, la barba.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Ma va,
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Ah, non è neanche certo. Bravo, bravo, complimenti. Dopo che siamo andati a farci ammazzare. Potenza degli oggetti consumabili è aumentata. Efficacia delle pozioni. Hai ottenuto una fiala di estratto di barba di Morgan che aumenta l'efficacia di molti oggetti consumabili. Sia le pozioni potenti ripristinano più PV, così come gli infusi rafforzanti, pelle di pietra e cuor di leone hanno una durata maggiore. Bene, ricchi siamo ricchi. Allora, siccome io sono pigra, non ho voglia di rifare tutta la strada indietro, faremo così. Tac. Aumentiamo anche la potenza di percosse. E poi ci mettiamo già in direzione di 8, che raggiungeremo in 4,48. E voilà! E siamo pronti per domani. Va bene. Io mi fermo qui. Ci vediamo domani alle 5 sempre. Ringrazio tutti quanti per la compagnia. Vi auguro buona serata e buona cena. E adieu mes amis. Adieu. 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 E non fate come Clive. Non fatevi interrompere da Gav. Adieu.